My experience on the Jelly Bean Cruise for 2017 has been life-changing. I've made heaps of new friends. I've gained a new outlook and attitude towards my diabetes and my health. I've had a hell of a lot of fun. And yeah, I highly recommend it. From the cruise, I've learnt to be resilient and to not think things hold me back. Diabetes doesn't define you, so really it's just a part of everyday life that you just have to adjust to and just make some little adjustments to incorporate ways to manage it. After the cruise, I'm going to treat my diabetes a lot better, and thanks to Barnaby Health, I'm inspired to really finally take care of myself and pursue sport and all of my goals and dreams. In the past, I've had terrible control with my diabetes. Getting diagnosed and having a parent who is type 1 diabetic, and you see all of, I guess, the bad side of it all, it really makes it difficult. But then going through a rebellious stage, not wanting to accept it and being in denial, as well as going through diabulimia. And when you see the added kilograms, you just want to do anything to lose the weight, even if it puts your health at risk. But diabetes has been hard to adjust to, and yeah, even having my mum have diabetes my whole life, it never helped, because at the end of the day I felt like a letdown, because mum had tried so hard to stop us from getting diabetes and just end up getting it. Made me feel like I really let my mum down, and I knew how expensive it was, and knew, as a single parent, how will she be able to pay for it? Hers and my own, will she have to make sacrifices? I just felt like a really terrible burden. So of course I went through a rebellious stage, stopped injecting, tried to eat and act like a normal person, but of course went through DK multiple times, and ended up with terrible health, and ended up with one terrible episode of DKA with a blood sugar of 67, had multiple car accidents that I had no idea happened, and was going unconscious in and out of it, and had an obscured P line. So the doctor said that I was close to having a heart attack, and that I should have died that day. Thanks to CGM, I actually don't feel my hypos until I hit around the ones. But now thanks to CGM, I get, monitored, and I actually know when my blood sugars are changing, and I get that prediction of when if I'm going to go hypo, so that I can treat it beforehand. And with CGM, I am sort of forced to take care of my diabetes, because now I know what my blood sugar is, so I don't have to worry about testing all the time, so I can feel that little bit more normal, because, well, what everyone typically calls normal. But now with a pump and CGM, it's pretty much like having your own pancreas. Before coming on the cruise, I was so lucky to have some of the most understanding and caring friends. Every time I went DKA, they actually really ripped into me and just wanted to kick my butt. Sure, there were a few that I guess they used it to their advantage in a way, at school when I'd pretend I had a hypo to get to the front of the canteen line, they'd say that they were there to help me, or a few of them, because I was different, used it as this little popularity thing, so they seem like the nice people who help the different person. I'd like to thank Donna and Brian and, well, the Denny Foundation for the scholarship. Thanks to them, this cruise has completely changed my life. And also thanks to them, 21 and under have CGM. And without it, I could very well be dead today or tomorrow. This cruise has been such an amazing opportunity, and it's really been life-changing, and I'd have to say this cruise has really changed my life for the better. And oh gosh, now I'm getting emotional. But I'd really like to thank Donna and Brian, because they're just absolutely amazing people. And just because diabetes isn't in their life currently anymore, they're still doing things to help change other people's lives, and I can't thank them enough. I owe them so much.